So when Celeste was at Sick Kids Hospital and she was doing her chemo, they were horrible days. There were days when she threw up 20 times, 40 times. We lost count. It was so hard to watch. But the most important thing that I could do for her, with her, was to hold her, to tell her how much I loved her, and to remind her how strong she was and that she could get through this. We changed the name of her room that she was put in, that she had to go through when her blood counts were down. Let me say this over again. So when Celeste went through the chemotherapy, part of the treatment you do in a regular room, and then you're sent to what they call an isolation room to isolate you from the germs as your blood counts drop to zero, pretty much. And all of the nurses, everyone calls it an isolation room. Well, we changed the name. We called it a healing room. This was the special room that she got to go to in order to heal. We put notes on the wall, on the wall, which is a glass wall that the nurses could see in through. And we put notes on the board saying, this is Celeste's healing room. And these are all the people supporting her so that she wouldn't feel alone as she was in that room. Just her and I, or the days that her stepmom was there, or her dad, that even though she couldn't leave, she would feel the love that she had that was surrounding her in that room. And letting her know how strong she was, that we were going to back her up and do everything we could for her, but we would remind Celeste about the stubborn little girl that she was, and that this is the time in her life when she could use that stubbornness to her advantage. She was the little girl when she was born. I said, oh, this little one's going to give me a run for my money. But this is when this would be the best time to use that stubbornness to say, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do everything it takes to go through this. And she'd know that she wasn't going through it alone.